And yesterday, what they were doing, if you haven't seen it, they were singing the Basuma song. It's Tequila, but with Basuma added in. And Postecoglou was going really like more. He was really kind of playing along and enjoying himself. And then there was one moment he spotted Basuma across. He was behind one of the goals. I think he'd changed. I think he'd taken a Burnley player's shirt, so he wasn't actually wearing a Spurs shirt, I think. And he loves, every time he hears his own song, he like does his little dance and everything. And Postecoglou just saw him and started pointing. It was like, hey, it's like a proper David Brent like kind of thing. It was really funny. And it just for that moment, let his guard down. And he's getting a real connection quite quickly. I think it's something he wants to always do at every club he goes to, really forge a strong bond with the fans. He knows it helps him, of course he does. But also, it kind of fuels him, I think, in the way he manages, because he's, like he's always saying, what he wants, he always says the best judge of his football will be the fans, more so than anyone above him in any football club. So he knows that if he can bring them the football they want, then he'll get the time to implement what he wants. And that will naturally lead, in every job he's been into some form of success, and normally quite a bit of it as well. It was quite a nice little moment. This kind of huge Cheshire Cat style grin on his face. And what I think the most important thing that Postecoglou's done within this squad already, we're only 4 weeks into the season. What he's managed to do is create a new, fresh structure within the squad. It's a very different feeling squad. Obviously, we know about this leadership group, of course, of Sonny, James Maddison and Christian Romero. Funnily enough, all three of them were the goal scorers yesterday as well, which was leading by example, exactly what he wants. But he's also got players like Basuma and Vicario that he's really placing quite a bit of like a challenge on them also, almost to also be a leading voice for the young players, because this is a very young squad. When you look at it, those 5 players pretty much are your older players now, who certainly the ones who are going to be involved regularly within the team. And the good thing for him is that all of them have absolutely head over heels bought into the Postecoglou way. You can see it on the pitch and you can see it off the pitch as well. We said this before. Postecoglou said the moment he would know that the team is starting to really click into what he wants is when they do stuff through instinct rather than his instruction. And I would say, Mr. Postecoglou, please have a little look at Tottenham's. I'm sure he will have a big look at all of the goals, but Sonny's hat-trick goal. If anyone wants to see how the Spurs players have bought into Postecoglou football, look at that goal. It all starts with a really lovely Romero interception at the back. It's a lovely little silky turn, keeps the ball on, knocks it out. And from that point on, for the next 45 seconds or so, it is just Spurs players constantly like this little kind of confident first-time passing in and around the Burnley players that are trying to press them and just being completely unable to get anywhere near them. Maddison comes deep. He starts just strutting his staff, just kind of playing the ball around, linking up. It's all about these little quick passes and triangles. And then he plays the ball out to Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro then plays one of those passes that, had it been a De Bruyne, had it been a Pirlo from the past, had it, been any one of those lauded playmakers, people would have gone mad. But because it's a Spurs right back, no one, probably other than a few, that's a really great ball, that. No one makes a man. It is an incredible ball. The curl, the weight on the pass to go straight into Sonny's run is beautiful. And Sonny, fully confident Sonny, just strokes it home. Honestly, that was Postecoglou football. It's beautiful from start to finish. From literally, Romero gets it on his own touchline. And it goes blah, 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 blah. I didn't count the passes, but I'm sure it's got to be up there with 20, 30 passes. And it's all progressive. It's not passes for the sake of it. It is up, all the way up the pitch. And that's the beauty. It's short passes. And then suddenly you've got this killer Porro ball. So good. And there's all these little kind of relationships forming. And this is a kind of football that we haven't seen for so long. It's bewitching. It's beguiling. It's wonderful to watch on the eye. watch the little link up between Sarr and Maddison, which led to Maddison having that shot that James Trafford had to make a flying save and push away. It's starting becoming instinctive, and that's what Postecoglou wanted. And also, what's beautiful about it is it's not just style with no substance. There's a grit, there's an aggression behind it as well. This relentless need to get forward is also comes from the relentless need to get the ball back. Just watch Mickey van der Ven's part in Son's second goal, because the Dutchman plays a big part, honestly. And I have to massively praise Van der Ven as well. Again, he has settled into Premier League life so well. He's going to have little odd moments where he's slightly off or out of position because he's 22. But on the whole, he has settled so well. But watch him for that second goal. He battles away to bring the ball out of defence. I think someone maybe gets a touch or something, or someone else gets in the way. He then wins the ball back with a challenge. He then plays it forward to Destiny Udogie, who... he's just remarkable, Destiny Udogie. We'll talk about him in a second. Honestly, I think he's gone under the radar as probably being one of the best fullbacks in the Premier League so far this season. I know it's only 4 games, but my goodness, people... I'm kind of glad they're not talking about him, but my goodness, he has been phenomenal. So, Udogie then knocks the ball inside to Solomon, who then knocks it inside to Sonny to smash it home. Yeah, Udogie was magnificent. He just feels like he's found his place in the Premier League. He's found his place at Tottenham. He just looks utterly at ease. He's 20 years old. It's disgraceful how well he is adjusting. And it makes a mockery of all of supposed experts and myself claiming that players need these massive adaptation periods. You know, Pochettino once said a foreign player coming in needs 18 months to 2 years to really hit the ground running. Udogie's just said, yeah, hold my beer. And obviously he won't be holding any beer or drinking beer while playing for Tottenham Hotspur, I'm sure. But you know what I mean? It's just, I really like Udogie. Having also spoken to him out in Australia during the tour, he's such a nice guy, good character, thinker about the game as well. And you can see, again, he's settled in so well. He was involved in pretty much almost all of the goals in some capacity yesterday. He's got a brilliant engine, as well as the skill and strength, to get up the pitch, and he's defending really well, but then he's getting up the other end and kind of being the crucial final part of moves.